Now, Tom, it's certainly a very different Le Mans to last year, but do you think you're going to repeat the result?
Oh, we're only 6 hours in, aren't we? I mean, I'm glad this is a 24-hour race and we don't have to break the 5,000 kilometers we did last year. It's really tough, and the night and the darkness is not making it easier. There's a lot of standing water there, and in our types of cars we aquaplan a lot, we aquaplan a lot, and there's a lot of times where you slide and you catch the car, and in a test it will be pretty fun, but in a race it's really hard work.
Now, some of the race has been behind the pace car because of the conditions. One of your teammates has actually said off camera that he thinks more of it should have been because he thinks it's still very dangerous. What do you think?
You have no control when you're doing 300. You have to, because normally on a small circuit you are able to, I mean, when it's raining on the circuit, but it's different here. When you arrive on the different places at 300 kilometers, there's a lot of fog because of the waters coming up in the air, but because of the trees, there's no wind to bring it away. So even you're coming alone, it's sometimes difficult to see. But when you're behind somebody, you don't see it at all. And some of, let's say, less experienced drivers or different tires, they lift off sometimes quite early, and you get some hairy moments. And in these conditions, it is really dangerous.
But you're still happy to keep racing?
Yeah, but I believe sometimes it should be a little bit more under the safety car. I said that. Why are they giving it free now? We are running pretty well here, and it's still very wet and dangerous. But when the race is there, we race and we try to gain an advantage. That's our job.
Have you guys got any idea from your spotters around the track what the conditions are like? Do they think it's going to get drier?
It's going to, it's going to get drier before the next shower. But that's basically how it looks like all night. And talking about showers, if you promise not to tell Frank and Emanuele, but behind one of the last safety car, you know, when a man's got to do, he got to do, and I did. But don't tell them. But when the adrenaline is not high, you do it, okay?
Thank you, Tom. That's possibly more information than we needed.
I think it's hands on neatly to our friend David Leslie, who's been in this situation himself.
Never as bad as that. I can always make it to getting out of the car.
Or you wouldn't admit it publicly like that.
Just never done it. I just couldn't do that.
Well, I have to say that sums up Tom Kristensen. Absolutely, he will give you a straight and honest answer, and then he will get the A to Z out of the glove box and go down roads you really don't want to explore. I've never seen Amanda redden up quite so quickly. So Tom Kristensen's Audi then, Emanuele Pirro's still at the helm, and he's navigating by dead reckoning, as is everybody else now as darkness falls, and not all of them doing it entirely successfully. This car, incidentally, is 38th, I think, of the 37th of the 40 cars still running. 48 left us, no, not 48 left the start line, 47 left the start line and won the pits at 4 o'clock this afternoon. We've now done just over 6 hours and we've lost 8 of them. 2 of them have come back in, the Golf car and the Pilbeam Nissan from the circuit where they've stopped. We also saw the 12 car, one of the